Hello everyone, this is Jagdish from Globetech Engineering Solutions, RR Nagar. Today we'll see the basic demo on Microsoft project, that is MSP. This is the interface. We'll go for a blank project, that is we'll use the blank project. If you are having any new project, you can use that from the existing project as well. And if you have any data from the Excel, you can import from here. And if you have any shares from like PowerPoint or something, you can use here. We'll go for blank project. This is the graphical user interface of Microsoft project, that is MSP. Before entering into MSP, we should know like why we should use Microsoft project and what is project and what is project management. What exactly the project is? Project is actually a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product or a service. It is always temporary. If the project takes, it may take for 10 days or 10 years also, or 100 years, but definitely it is having a temporary date, finish date and start date as well. So it is always a temporary endeavor, and it has got like a few characteristics of project. That is, projects are always unique and they are temporary in nature as well. And and what is project management? Management is application of a knowledge, skills, tools and techniques to the project activities to meet the project requirements. We'll apply all the different kind of skills and different kind of tools or techniques to complete the project requirements. That is called as project management. For any project to start or complete, we have different steps to be done. First step is initialization, and next is the planning, and next is execution, and next is monitoring, and next is controlling and closing the group, that is closing the project. The main use of MSP is to develop a plan, and we'll assign different kind of resources to the task we are using, and we'll track the program, and we'll manage the budget and analyze the workload. Now we'll enter into the MSP project. For any project, we'll have a start date and finish date, and we'll have different tasks to be created. First I'll task initialization or initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and closing. Now if you see, there are two different task modes here, that is manually scheduled and auto scheduled. The main difference between manually scheduled and auto scheduled is, in manually scheduled, the the start date or the finish date should be given in automate should be given by manually. That is, if you give the duration as 1 day, the duration is taken as 1 day, and start date finish date is not given. We should have to give manually. What that is, if you want to start today, it will start. If I change the duration for 2 days, it will go for 2 days, that is 8th and 9th, the 2 days. If i use if i delete this if i delete this and if I put all this into the auto schedule, that is from here. If I schedule the manual scheduled, auto schedule, that is, if I give the duration of 2 days or 3 days, I'll give this as 1 day. Then if you see, it is if I take auto schedule, then the today's date is taken as the start date, and finish date will depending upon the durations. And if I now you see, this is the linkage. Actually, it everything is started from the fourth, that is 8th only. If I want to link everything, that I have to go for link. I'll select everything. I'll go for this option. that is link. This is link and this is unlink. If I unlink, if it won't start. If I do link, it will start. Link option is used to link all the activities. That is, now you see, after one initiation process is completed, then only the planning is starting. This is how you link all the activities or the tasks to be started. And you see, preceders is nothing but after start, after, one is the predecessor for the first option, that is second option. That means after one is completed, the second option will start. After the second is completed, then only third, and so on. And before entering into any of the task, you need to give the calendar on which the project or the task is starting. So for giving it, I'll go for project. Here we have change working time. Here we can use different kind of a calendars to be used. We have four different calendars, that is standard calendar, that is project calendar, and we have night shift calendar and 24 hours calendar. If you use a standard calendar in the project, then it is called the project calendar. If the standard calendar is used in the task, then it is called task. If the standard calendar is used in the resource calendar, then it is called resource calendar. So whatever the calendar you are using in different types, then it is called as the different names. So I'll go for standard calendar. If I have any exceptions on one particular day, that is, if I have on 15th, I'll give that if I have any exceptions on this date, I'll type festival on one single day. I'll give OK. So now you can see, on 15th it's holiday. So after giving it, if it is working for, this is working for 3 days actually. In normal standard working time, we have Saturday and Sunday holiday. We can give, we have given 15th as a holiday, so 15th it won't work, 14th, 15th it won't work, so 16th, 17th, so it is extending to one day. So this is because of the exception day. So this is how we can. Now if I double click on this, you can see all the different task information related to it. We can see which mode it is, and we can see different task names or resources. We didn't create it, we'll create it now. Resources are the people who are working under the tasks. For creating it, you should go for a resource, and we will go for Gantt chart. We'll go for resource sheet. This is a resource sheet. We can give resource name as A, B, C. This is resource types. We have different. I'll give the resources, and after creating it, I'll go for task. I'll go for Gantt chart. Now I'll initialize that resources to be used. I can go from here. I'll give A to work in this, and I'll give B and A to work in this. I'll give only the C to work. I'll give B and C to work in this. So I'll assign the different resources to work on this. One thing you need to consider is, always when you give resource and task, when I give resource a different calendar and task a different calendar, always it is going to work on the task calendar. The task is always given the highest priority. This is how you can give different resources to the task, and this is how a project is gonna work. And you can do all the different, you can give work breakdown structures, that is, you can give different steps to be followed, and you can track the progress, and you can manage budget, and you can do different kind of steps. And later you can apply the constraints from here. It is actually in constraint type is as soon as possible. You can give the different, like must start on, you can give must start on one particular date, that is 9th. Okay, so I can give one particular date as well, so it is coming here. The start is should start on must start on the date of 9th as well, so you can give the constant as well. You can do leveling else whenever there is a different kind of a problems occurring in, you can do leveling as well. And you can do tracking, and you have different earned value analysis where you can calculate different values, and you can use filters and group as well, and you can use uh, customization and formatting as well, for different formats, for different steps. And you can generate the reports of the project as well. This is how you use Microsoft project for planning the project, by giving the different names and different methods to be used. Thank you.